Lower bracket finals, best of 3. EG, the Kings of NA, T1, the Beasts of SCA. This is going to be a really cool matchup to see who ends up facing the strongest team in the tournament so far, PSG, LGD.
However, when you're dual laning against a tri-lane and neither team is pulling, Terrorblade should be out-leveling them, and he can just choose to go jungle on level 4. And then it's a matter of, did you accomplish enough, Abed?
Oof. Yeah, that's a lot of damage to the illusory orb. Rune, there will be the water rune taken by Abed again, and now Carl,
that is not what happened. You gambled and you lost.
Yes,
not up.
That is true. First blood goes the way of Whitemon in that bot lane.
They just first blooded in the 2v3 lane. Obviously, Crit wasn't there. He was securing the bottom water. And Fly must have just been caught out. That's a kill I would not have looked for.
Yeah, and Ice dies in the top lane as well.
This one is more likely. That's a 2v1.
That is 2v1, like, yeah.
And Darkseer Clock, definitely a lane that can pressure Tide. Just Tide usually very good against these heroes that are right-click based because of Kraken Shell. But the amount of damage over time, with Magic especially, it's very strong against
nice
them.
blocks here. See if that actually connects. Yeah, Savage. 23 Savage is going to take a lot of right clicks. Is forced to just try to take out Crit in the meantime. Looks like they might trade. Will finally be the case, but of course, 23 Savage was the first to die. Now Arteezy surrounding Whitemon with those illusions.
He's going to be fine.
Looks like he should be good to go. Meanwhile, first coil of the game, and there we go. Abed just barely had the advantage in terms of XP, and as a result, gets the solo kill on Carl.
Managed to place some really good vision in that top area. EG definitely look like they have big plans to take over the enemy triangle against this Terrorblade, which makes a lot of sense. But that time around, it was not enough with the siege creep, so probably going to do it again minute 10. All right, Arteezy getting 2 courier kills.
Yeah, 8-minute rune, coil onto 2. And it looks like, again, we're going to get the kill here. In all likelihood, as Carl, he gets off the hood. And meanwhile, the Doom goes off onto Abed instead into the stomp as well. Beautiful turnaround from T1.
That was such an outplay.
Very nicely played.
Very, very good. You want to be able to run in and be sustainable enough that you can take these fights. Like, if you recognize what you're playing against here, right? It's double ion shells, it's the vacuum wall. You're playing into Scorched Earth. You probably need to be pretty tanky. Oh, this is a really bad matchup for Naga, by the way. Can't cast spells. Fly's going to walk in to try to allow for a mirror image.
Finally, the song comes out and Fly out of the range of Battery Assault, and Arteezy just TP's out.
That might seem like it wasn't that good for Zephyr because he didn't kill anyone, but he forced Song, TP out from Naga, and got AA low and forced him away too, right?
And Battery Assault good against both Naga and Tide, actually. Yeah. So pretty nice matchup overall. 23 Savage is going to get AA blasted here with Crit from the sideline, but the illusory orb might come first, and that is enough to shatter him. Abed, very nice kill, and he didn't even take any of the Ancients, I don't believe. And now they know that there's a stack here.
You can maybe get a Cog knockback as well for a little bit of extra stun, but for Doom to connect on that actually takes quite a while. And I would like to see a dagger for that. But he is prioritizing flat out just BKB. They just want to run at them, I think. That's the mentality they're building their items for. Setting up for Terrorblade to have one item, and then maybe you just go with that.
Zephyr looks for the initiation, does connect onto Fly. Looks like that will be the sacrifice for EG, but the Finger of Death ends up getting the trade. Now we have a curse onto Fly himself, as Abed is beating the crap out of him right now, but looks like it's going to turn around before a kill can come out onto Crit. So 2 supports for T1 take a tumble here. Do you ever build treads with that, by the way?
This is Yasha plus Dragonlance, right?
Yeah.
But he's not queuing up the Dragonlance currently.
It's the full S and Y, it looks like, as well. At least for now. We'll see what he ends up doing. But Carl still, well, he was top of the net worth, but being eclipsed now, as we're going to see, he's actually going to pop that ult from Abed. Will this actually be enough to shatter him? Absolutely, with the AA ult coming out. But here's a counter initiation, but again, counter initiation from Ice with the Ravage. End up taking out the AA in turn, but this is a great trade for EG if they continue on. Crit. All right, we're going to get a song now from Arteezy, repositioning. Looking to get this kill onto the clockwork. This is going to be a nice anchor smash.
I was right.
Earth Spike as well. Double kill for Arteezy. Now 23 Savage on the run. Cuckoo trying to mitigate a little bit of that damage for his friend, but he's going to drop as well. 4 for 1, the very least for T1. 23 Savage does survive.
And that was without having... Wait. No, EG did use absolutely everything, actually. I think maybe they didn't have Finger. That would be it. Yeah, they used every other ult. Ice Blast again.
Yeah, Carl being spotted out. Waning Rift into the illusory orb. He might shatter here again.
Damage.
My goodness, EG off to a very good start, and this looks like a tier 1 tower now in their name.
Darkseer was thinking about fighting and ended up being collateral damage. So EG in a great spot here. 2k gold up against a mid-Doom. So under normal circumstances, this is probably a 3 to 4K.
Yep, there's a hook shot from Zephyr. Looks like
He's
Fly.
dying.
Dead again. Gets off the Ice Blast, but not much else will occur here. I mean, they're going to have double blink not too far away from both him and Crit. And that's going to set up a lot for this potential team fight of EG.
It gives EG a lot of potential ways of executing fights, right? Like you look at the T1 lineup, and I think their initiation is a lot more dependent on one specific spell, and that
Right,
hook shot,
all right.
that's a lot of damage from our
Winter's Curse.
Easy.
Ice is the one taking the brunt of the damage right now. He gets off his Ravage, though. Ice Blast again off cooldown. Not going to be enough to get a kill, at least not yet. With the coil coming out, that's a 1-for-1, but you lose Ice. And I think T1 definitely takes this trade any day of the week.
Like Naga is a hero that needs a lot of items before it really starts kicking in, and that's why it's not a very popular hero at the moment, because the games on, like usually the game progression is too fast for Naga to be able to farm up enough. But if you do get
the instant crit, jumping with the Hex, AA Blast into the Finger of Death. He is the one hero that doesn't have a pipe or a hood, so
very visible.
That does make sense.
I think a bit of a blunder here from
we have a vacuum. Yeah, Winter's Curse. Perhaps this will save Cuckoo as Carl can pop his BKB. The Doom finally comes out. Ice's Ravage as well. Doom was applied to Mr. Abed, who will
nice
drop.
Deny.
Yeah, you're right. Deny from Arteezy. Beautifully done. That was through a BKB. Carl beating onto him as well as Arteezy getting a little bit low, but he has the ensnare. Diffusal Blade to fall, and this is actually doing so much damage, but the Cold Embrace is going to save him from now. Nice hook shot from Zephyr, and they end up netting that kill on Arteezy, so it's a 2-for-1. After an amazing start for EG, they've lost their position 1 and 2. Now Carl getting surged up, has the Ion Shell applied, with very little mana to work with. Likely will fall as a result of this, and now Cuckoo and company able to clean up basically everybody from EG. Ice, the lone remaining member of EG.
Imagine in real life that a hero from Dota runs at you with Surge.
Okay.
Which one is scariest? Doom has to be top 3.
Man, you're putting me really on the spot here. I mean, Pudge is disgusting in a different way.
It was actually
right?
Carl
gonna get initiated on now. Again, the AA Blast. They have so much burst damage, and even with this tanky, he can't get this BKB at all.
Monster kill on Abed because he got denied.
That's true.
So his killing streak is still going.
That's true. Okay. Well, I'll have to think about. I'll have to ponder that for a little bit here.
You've got time. They're gonna kill Roche here. EG with that pick off on Doom will be definitely getting this, and they
the blink into the Hex, and we've seen this combo before. You lose your orb back into the pit, min-maxing for Abed. That is min-maxing at its best. He's actually going to TP out, so Arteezy will take this Aegis. No hook shot available.
Not really so much that, but just like if you think about the way T1 takes fights and how anti-puck centric it is, maybe for EG you could take more map control by having the Aegis on the puck. Okay, they're just going to flat out run in and Doom Ice. Yeah. And he's dead.
Infernal Blade is there. He's just trying to run back into them so that, well, just for fun.
Carl gets that kill. So tanky. Look at his items. Hood Vanguard over.
Vanguard, wow. Yeah.
Very good item against Naga, of course. Buys him time in the fights when he keeps getting hit by the illusions. Cuckoo.
Oh, he's going to get instant Hex after blinking in aggressively. AA Blast to follow again. Finger of Death, not enough damage. He pops the BKB, and Carl will survive as a result. And I think they actually just take that trade for the BKB charge, honestly.
Yeah, it's okay. As long as you don't use anything really crucial. They didn't Ravage, they didn't Song. Their spells will be up again pretty soon.
Zephyr is going to run right into Ice. Gets off the hook shot, wants to go back aggro. Gets Earth Spike now as EG. They're wondering if there's anybody else nearby, and not really, as the rest of T1 are just leaving Zephyr to die, at least for now. But actually, they're going to catch out Cuckoo in the meantime with that Ravage in the wall. Whitemon gets Gush on the high ground, and Abed, they're just picking these guys off all over the place right now. I don't think T1 were on the same page there in that aggro play from the clock.
Heart being a very good item against Doom, but I do think that Scotty has a lot of value overall against multiple of T1's heroes. Just the ability to get that first swing off. You do have the Diffusal, of course, but BKBs are on the way. Oh, they're going to jump again.
EG are initiating so nicely. Always on the same page this game.
Their wards are super good so far.
T1 definitely not even remotely out of this right now.
And there's a lot of good stuff from T1 on defense with how their heroes work. You have Vacuum into Cogs.
We're going to have a defense here, knowing that this Aegis is about to be expended.
Good orb. Oh, he jumped it.
Jumps in. He's not scared. Right, Carl showing off that BKB and Shiva's. There's the song. Question is, can they deny Abed again? That is a negatory. 9 kill streak given to Karl himself.
I can't believe he jaunted that. He saw that it was a Doom. He jaunted in against the Doom with BKB Shiva.
You know, with EG playing the Naga, it doesn't really end well in a good portion of them. Like this hero, I'm not a big believer. I feel like T1, if I had to give the advantage right now, despite being down in buildings, I'd still give them a good shot here.
All right,
initiation, a blast to follow into the finger of death. Okay, caster curse is real. Karl drops dead next to his tier 3 towers, and now the song to try to save Ice Ice Ice. Looks like it'll be a successful one. And they're gonna get this tier 2 tower.
Both the Doom and the Terrorblade will, I guess against Terrorblade illusions, everything matters, right?
Yeah,
you should always be able to place them under the artillery in the back. All right, this is a key moment.
Yep, Karl with the Ion Shell applied right now.
A successful smoke here will give them Roshan. There's a positive scan from the Dire, which is now turned neutral.
Karl jumps in, but there's the song to counteract this immediately. Crit getting really low. The reflection, but there's a hook shot. Nicely done from Zephyr. Can he finish it off, though? The Hex into the AA blast coming in just for the clockwork, though, this time. So they've expended quite a bit just to take out that support. And now the Doom applied to Ice 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 was not ravaged yet. It's a 1-for-1 to start things out. Coil onto 3. Looks like EG wants to disengage completely. Buyback onto Fly from base. RTZ getting pretty low, but there's all the damage with the Lion ult onto 23 Savage. Can he turn this around on Arteezy? He's trying to run away. Of course, Song is down, but the right clicks from Abed doing so much damage. Now, Sunder's already been used. Double kill for Abed. Arteezy will actually live, and they get 3 kills off the buyback of Fly somehow.
Imagine
another no position 1, 2, or 3 died from EG.
Without this one, Arteezy dies here.
100%.
Beautifully done by Crit, finding that angle and having the patience too.
And the reflection with the Manta dispelling it. That's as close as it gets here.
It's kind of a game of chance whenever these butterfly illusions are there, right? Like, are you going to dodge your own attacks or not?
That's true. All right, EG find yet another kill on the backside here. T1 still don't have their Terrorblade, and Ice Blast is up again, so that's going to be an easy one. And like we said, Roche is up.
We think we can defend against Aegis Cheese. And the Shard, which is going to Naga.
Siren, so 20% slow and increase the base armor reduction by 4 for Riptide. Okay.
8-second Conjure Image duration.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
What an insane talent, actually, on that hero.
Yeah, Arteezy is doing a lot of damage. Of course, like I said, Orb of Destruction is there, so minus armor on the towers.
Oh, that nice split push.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Zephyr has to hook shot. Oh, might get turned around now. Ice Blast is there. And they actually finish off Cuckoo. And they're going to use the Winter's Curse for now, but BKB's already popped. Looking for the Doom potentially. Remember, Aegis still on Arteezy. He pops the song now, but with the coil, maybe a little bit miscommunication here as EG looks to disengage.
Yeah.
Learning something again today. Thank you.
I actually don't know if it's -8 or -12. I don't play Naga, and I never play against
Nobody plays Naga. That's the problem.
I do think the base Riptide is -8.
Oh, they're going to find Cuckoo, it looks like. Yep. So much squishier when the Ice Blast is applied. Does have buyback, though.
Yeah, it's going to
get
expended.
the tier 4, though, or the tier 3. I mean, you have stronger items, so he does have treads.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe you backpack the treads, but he's valuing the move speed here. It makes sense.
Yeah.
And this should be at least 1 lane.
Are they? Okay, they're going to jump in with Karl. He gets that Doom off. This again, Aegis is still on Arteezy, so I don't even know if he cares about dying right now. There's the big ultimate from Ice Blast to follow. It's only going to hit 1 here, it looks like, but there's the coil onto 3. Abed taking Wyvern out of the fight immediately. Still has his ult. Will buy back into the game, though. And now the Doom again applied to Arteezy. Looks like they'll finally take him out successfully without the Aegis this time. Now see if they can turn the things around. There's the beautiful ult from Crit, taking out Doom again. And with that, we'll see if Abed can clean anybody else up. Cuckoo, this would be a dieback if he continues to go in here. But there's the Winter's Curse finally. Cuckoo, Anchor Smash, and the right click from Ice is enough to take him out. And there, Ice with the refresher. Looks like they'll find Zephyr in all likelihood with the right clicks on Abed, definitely. And with this Deso, you can continue to take these racks. Absolutely no problem.
It's very close. And it is 100% going to be Megas here. This is one of the beautiful things about Puck mid with this build is that you can actually take barracks when your carry is dead with this mid hero.
Backdoor. Crit needs to hit it. There you go.
Double hit from Puck with the phase shift attack.
It was Crit. They needed Lion's auto attack.
Okay.
All right. I feel like that's been the standard so far. And he takes the finger death damage per kill, so it's a whopping 60 extra damage. Pretty good, huh?
That's not retroactive, though.
I would assume it is.
I don't
wouldn't
think
make any sense. It's all initiation. Arteezy's gonna get doomed again. His BKB was already applied.
He's fast. They're not getting him here.
Yeah, we got Abed here now with his coil. Carl pops that refresher orb. This is gonna be the last stand for T1, it looks like. Gets the Doom off to ice, ice, ice. But again, I don't think either of these guys are dying for EG. You can see 23 Savage going to work. The Doom is gonna be the first one to die in this engagement. Song of the Siren means 23 Savage is the only member of T1 able to do anything, and for the time being, he's gonna get ensnared now. They're just kiting him. The Hex from Crit into the Gush. Gonna get Cold Embrace for now. Still pretty freaking healthy. But they're just kiting him. Double kill for Abed as he's just going to town on everybody on the backside here. There's the Ravage from Ice 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 onto 2. They're gonna focus on 23 Savage. The double Ravage to follow, or to use Sunder. Triple kill for Abed, and GGs are called EG. They win a knockout game. I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting this. But it looked good. It looked real good.
They found the counter to 23 Savage.
Yeah, I have to admit,
It's 23 Ravage.
23 Ravages?
I wonder how many they used that game. Probably,
not
that's quite a lot, though. I do think they have pretty good chances based on the draft. They addressed a lot of the problems that they had. They got rid of the Lion as well as the Puck in 2 different phases. Doom has to run onto heroes. You have both Avalanche and Toss to get him away. So I don't think Carl will ever kill in this lane until he's level 6. And at that point, he might even need a rotation to pull that off. So that's the good news for Abed, is he will just be able to farm first blood.
Yeah, second Blade Fury for 23 Savage. The first one was a bit of a misclick, it looked like, but second one nets them the first blood.
I think in this game it can work pretty well because they have a double stun lane against Terrorblade and Elder Titan, so they can hold their own at least and get farm. But Leshrac doesn't exactly have the best base damage to get CS against a lot of the safe lane carries. And with the ET protecting, I don't see kills being particularly likely for T1's lane either. Oh, Savage.
Oh my, Arcane Bolt's actually enough. All right, so they end up netting themselves a return kill once they TP back. So EG, evening things up. And there's 23 Savage after that death. I mean, 17-2, he's gonna get Dragon Tail, but mid lane, we're gonna see the Avatos combination with the Ancient Seal, that extra damage coming through.
Very easy kill.
I mean, typically, after the burst damage of the coming out with the Blink Dagger, something like an Echo Saber will normally come through, but...
Ooh, this is bad for Whiteman.
Yeah, not bad.
Someone is going to die
Waiting
here.
for the Ancient Seal to... Well, he's going to find Whitemon to start things out. He's going to get Synsfan next to the Phantom's Embrace, but a double TP now for T1. Dragon Tail from Ice 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 into the Mystic Flare. That's going to net them 1 kill. The Doom already applied to Abed. It looks like he's pretty fast, though. Can he get away? Nice Echo Stomp. He's going to hold T1 in place, and as a result, Abed shall live. So that's going to be a wasted Doom in the end. But now the Dragon Tail, looks like Ice 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 finally takes out that Healing Ward. Avalanche not going to prevent the Blade Fury, but ooh, actually did get the kill. He's trying to TP out with that Blade Fury, but more than enough damage from EG.
If it's the other way around, the Ancient Seal just blasts you with any spells. And you saw it right there. Easy kill for him.
23 Savage has to TP back to base, which means he can't really come into this mid lane. EG knows that that TP is down. They're going to start with an Avalanche, but a Soulbind to counter. Echo Stomp to counter that on top of it. Impale's only going to connect on 1. Lightning Storm to follow.
Oh, nothing.
Yeah, they do find 1 kill onto Crit. The Earth Spiller does connect onto 2, though, as Cuckoo getting right-clicked by Arteezy. Just enough damage to take him out. Meanwhile, Doom into the Inkswell. This will be a cleanup crew. Will they get the deny, though, is the question. Now, Abed does die to Carl in the end, so a 2 for 2. Now, Fly, Echo Stomp. Will connect on the Whitemon. Arteezy still in that meta, so should be able to find himself Whitemon at the very least. Triple kill for him. Fortunate for EG that Arteezy's able to get all those kills. And now maybe the tier 1 tower to follow. Yeah.
We're gonna check.
That would be a great interview question. Why do you taunt us so, young man? But a crit in the vicinity for an Ancient Seal. Abed looking for more. Ice Ice Ice, okay. Gets the stun off into the Avatos and the Mystic Flare. Again, the Earth Spirit of the follow. And Carl, I mean, if we had BKB, wouldn't be able to pop that off, but they do get the return kill onto Abed. That is huge for T1. So it's a mid for mid. They do have a lot of vision here, but
well underway up here.
For 23 Savage, are you... Oh, Arteezy?
They gonna try for this?
Maybe. Cuckoo doesn't have a ton of mana left, all right? We get the Echo Stomp. Arteezy is here. And with Crit, I do believe this will be a kill. Okay, Abed's there as well. Of course. Of course it's a kill. What are we talking about?
So what do we think about the neutral items? Apple is really, really good on Lesh.
Apple, huh?
I don't...
Okay.
Yeah, so you obviously have the choice of giving Lesh the shawl as well. I think it was...
Omni Slash! Fly's gonna have to eat it.
Did Doom have the shawl on the last engage? He probably did.
Yeah.
So that's why he lived.
Yeah, his magic resist is crazy.
It might look weird to give this to Doom over Lesh, but honestly, they need all the magic resist they can get on the Doom because he is the front line.
Yeah, for sure. Cuckoo.
Okay,
yeah,
never mind. Cuckoo is the front line, apparently.
For now, he is. Split Earth is actually going to connect now. Ice. Zephyr gets off the Vendetta into the Impale, and with that Blade Fury, 23 Savage
from T1.
Able to take him out, but Abed with the Avatars, he's going to get stunned thanks to the Spike Carapace into the Doom and Split Earth to follow. Abed in a lot of trouble, and T1 doing really well right now. Carl actually gets the credit for that kill. The Inkswell again, this time connects onto Arteezy into the Impale, but there's the Split Earth, or the Earth Splitter, I should say, onto Fly. 3 heroes hit. They're gonna be able to take out Whitemon immediately. Zephyr looks to be the next, and now T1 has to fall back. Mystic Flare, not enough to take out Cuckoo. Be able to walk away for now, but the Arcane Bolt still following him. Concussive shot as well. Double Arcane Bolt.
This is close, he's fine.
Looks like he's okay. Oh, another Arcane Bolt, and with the Astral Spirit,
TV
running
illusion?
after him. All right.
Actually,
Reflection as well. And Arteezy ends up finding the kill. My God, the chase. The chase potential on
at the Terrorblade illusions. But it is solid in a lot of situations, and I do think T1 are really late game focused here. So they want that big item that's going to help them later.
Carl and company are smoked right now, looking for potential initiation here. Might be baiting their Lesh a bit.
They would love to do Marteezy, but they broke him.
They're looking for the double Doom. Carl pops the BKB, really wants to get this up, finally does, and there's the double Doom we've been talking about. But EG on the run, and they have some distance here. This will be a big waste. Crit might have to be the sacrifice. Inkswell, Force Staff into it, so they'll net themselves at least 1 kill here, but it looks like EG want to fight back. Ice jumps in with that Dragon Tail. We see buyback onto Crit, coming back into the fight very shortly because that tier 1 tower is still up. Impale connects onto 2, but look at the Echo Stop. Onto 3 heroes, Earth Splitter to fall. It's literally everybody. Are you serious? Zephyr falls immediately. Sunder from Arteezy. Be able to right-click Carl, it looks like, from a distance. Fly trying to chase him down. Abed with the toss onto the other side, but Omni Slash comes in now. Illusions are taking a little bit of it, but Fly will take most of it. Double kill for Savage. As now he's on the run, potentially gets that Blade Fury off. Remember, he has the Shard, so he's doing extra damage and the extra move speed applied. Abed gets the Avalanche toss onto 2. They're going to be able to find him along with Whitemon. So 4 dead in favor of EG. It did cost them a buyback. Cuckoo TP's out in the midst of danger here in the Roche pit. But what a turnaround fight from EG. So that's a Shard on Grim, right? So that's the Inkswell. Will hard dispel at the end as well as heal.
They're going to go here, right? One more wave than
strong.
Nope, they're just running in.
Oh, Ice with the initiation. Mystic Flare, but the Force have to get him out of the Earth Splitter again. Onto 3 heroes. Delete 23 Savage from the game. And now Zephyr stuck in his lurker mode. Wrong game, my friend. This looks like a Roche pit for me, for EG.
Basically, their best play in that situation is, okay, we know you guys are going to try to spell combo him. We will force step him and hope for the best. You force stepped him into them because he was facing that way. Carl is looking bottom. They are pushing out this wave, and EG are looking to take top tier 2. Both teams pushing the tier 2 towers. Arteezy, are they actually going to try this? He has Aegis.
He sure. I mean, they've done this before. Last game, they're going to pop that Lincoln's.
Ooh, I don't know about this.
TP is coming. Crit on the sideline here. We'll see if the toss back from Abed, who pops the BKB. He's the one that gets doomed instead. Soulbind actually does end up connecting on Arteezy, who's in the meta right now. So if they do kill him, that's pretty valuable. Savage with that Blade Fury coming off. Fly not able to really catch them. Okay, 2 heroes into the Earth Splitter to follow. Massive damage being applied, but this does pop. Looks like the Impale's going to connect on 2, though. On 2 dead for EG in the blink of an eye. And now EG need to get out of dodge. Arteezy, meta is down. He's getting chased to oblivion right now. Ice. Okay. I mean, Abed ends up tossing his teammate there. There's a buyback now.
They're trying to keep Arteezy alive.
Fly. Arteezy at half HP. He does have Sunder. Gets it off for the time being. They're going to turn it around to Carl as a result. Nicely done from EG. Fly continuing to show his MVP status this game. Abed gets off the Avalanche. This will be a big kill for EG. Gets off the Avatos. Healing ward in front. Fly trying to connect. Oh my God, the damage from that tree. Echo Stomp not going to be there, though. With that extra move speed from the Shard. Looks like 23 Savage is fine. I'm not sure.
Is he concerned about getting Soulbind into Dark Portrait and giving the enemy team an AC or something? Like, I don't know. Maybe he just, like you said, just wants to be a cannon. And obviously Tree Volley will do more damage, significantly more damage with a Daedalus than with an AC.
Yeah, but they're
gonna jump.
Ice jumps in with the BKB,
Great
another Force Staff.
Great
Earth
Force Staff.
Splitter does connect, but only onto one hero, and that's a lot blown from EG, so they're gonna have to hightail away.
Actually,
they did pop meta?
Yeah, I think so, right?
Yeah.
So if you outlast this meta now as T1 and then make a move, I think you have a really good moment of
Question is, did they see meta, though? Ice jumps in again, but there's the Inkswell with that Hard Dispel coming through. Soulbind onto 2 for now as Carl trying to get the double doom. He'll get it, but the Lincoln's popped on Arteezy. He has Sunder available for his teammate if he wants to go down that road. There's the toss in, but again, the instant Dispel from that shard. Arteezy getting Omni Slash, but the Illusion's taking a lot of damage here. Nyx Assassin still in the brunt of things here. 23 Savage almost getting bursted down. He's going to spin and probably walk out, but the Healing Word is continuing to heal them here. Arteezy, how has nobody died this fight? Carl, Inkswell does connect. Can they burst down? Arteezy is the question. He does not. He's not able to get off the Sunder, and he will die as a result. 80 seconds on the deck, and now EG starting to tumble here. That is the second death for them. Abed and EG have to back away. I don't think they're looking to fight here at all. I mean, 30 seconds still. No Abed, no Arteezy. But again, silver lining for EG is they can only get one.
Great fight from T1.
Ice
so important
has his Black Dragon now with that Aghanim Scepter. 23 Savage has Ags of his own, so he'll have Swift Slash, which I'm sure I'll call Omni Slash like 10 times because you never know.
It's 2 different spells if you're a newer player.
They look exactly the same, but one lasts longer. All right, Carl. Initiated on by Ice, but there's the Inkswell again. I'm not really worried about this combo. All right, Omni Slash onto Ice. He has his BKB. All right, again, Swift Slash, thank you.
Good call.
I mean, I prepped myself for that. Yes. Let's be real here.
Right.
Yeah, no way to take that off of the Inkswell again. Hard Dispel. Earth Splitter does connect. Soulbind onto 2. Swift Slash again. Now it's the Omni Slash, mostly applied to the Dragon Knight, but a nice toss in from Abed, keeping his carry alive. But the spin is just way too much damage. Does have buyback, though. He's going to buy back into the game. Dragon Knight still relatively healthy here. Kind of low, though. All right. Looks like they do find Fly, and I think with that, Dragon Knight takes a tumble. Ice is down. No Dragon Form anyway, so with the buyback, wouldn't really be providing that much. The stun will last longer, and it has the old level death effect where if you're a multiple of 3 in terms of your level, or if you're above level 25, you will take extra damage from it. So yeah, I mean, the education system in America is really rough right now, so I can't blame them. It's probably the right move. All right,
with Dota
is potentially the last fight here for EG in game 2. They are up 1 game, of course, so see if they can survive this, though. Savage pops that Blade Fury. Oh, they're gonna find. I mean, Ice is a really hard kill. Pops the BKB a little bit early.
He's very big.
It's a Swift Slash right now. Yeah, he's quite large. Soulbind's already expended as well. You see the Impale hitting 2 heroes, but there's the Doom. It's gonna be onto Abed into. Was that an Omni Slash? Who the hell knows? Okay, they're gonna get the kill regardless. He does have his buyback though. Elder Titanol comes out, but not able to connect for once on Fly. And this will be a second Rax going the way of T1. Again. All right, Swift Slash the follow, the toss back in. Looks like Ice gets crumbled here. Double kill for 23 Savage, and that is a dieback. Arteezy gets off the Sunder. Not able to find Zephyr, though. He's really tanky in that burrow. 23 Savage, in the meantime, still has his Aegis. No longer, though. He will come back to life very shortly. Arteezy, he's the only one that does damage. A big toss back into the fountain. All right, 23 Savage. That's one way to die quickly. So as a result, they save. Well, I guess they couldn't have gone for Megas anyway because that tier 2 is still remaining, but
he's level 19. He doesn't even have it yet.
That's Doom.
Like, was it?
Yeah, well, we'll see.
I don't think Doom has the talent.
Yeah. 22K net worth lead for T1.
Yeah,
they are looking really good. All right,
let's consider this. 20. So, as it looks now, T1 more than likely, okay, will be jumped.
Right, yeah, Mystic Flare. No need. Aeon Disc. Just rely on that for now. Burrowed back in. Lurker form activated. 23 Savage. Yeah, you can see Dispel again. Inkswell. I feel like that's really when the game turned around here. As crit, he's going to get soulbound, and there's the Infernal Blade, the extra stun into the War Stomp. And it's going to be an easy one for T1. Still an important hero to kill. 90 seconds of no crit.
Instant smoke.
We were kind of talking about this backstage, but I mean, feels like a 50-50 right now in terms of what Dragon Knights typically take at 20. But like you talked about, the Healing Ward has been
they're trying to end
T1 saving grace. Yeah,
it's go
they're going to force out TPs. Well, actually, everybody's already in their base, so no big deal. But there's a double damage meta top rune. Not sure if they're going to be looking for that. All right, Ice in the brunt of things, but nice Earth Splitter. Karl's getting really low. Gets Force Staff, but he's still dead. Omni Slash comes out, Split Earth. This is the shard from Leshrac as well. Seeing Arteezy do so much damage. Gets the Force Staff applied. 23 Savage is dead. Double kill for Arteezy. They're going to turn this around completely. Triple kill. And very little in the way of buybacks for T1.
Did you know that carries deal a lot of damage when they have Rapier?
Divine Rapier? Yeah, it's quite a bit. I mean,
that Doom died. So okay, so clearly T1 didn't know this was in play, right? You know, like the whole ground is just erupting everywhere, and you need to dodge more than you get to hit.
Yeah, I remember when this first came out, I think most people thought it was kind of a meme. But
when it got the extra stun charge, it made such a big difference.
Oh, that's true. It was only 2 before.
Yeah, it got an extra ring.
Oh, Zephyr initiated on. He has Aeon Disc. It's going to proc here.
Yep.
Abed pops the BKB, and I was just trying to hightail away.
He has haste.
Cuckoo.
It's got ult.
Yeah,
no BKB.
There's the BKB. Okay, Ice in his dragon form. Now they can burst down the Nyx Assassin, and they'll do so successfully. He does have buyback, though. Cuckoo's Aeon Disc does proc as well, though. Now Ice jumping in. He's gonna, I mean, he has a lot of magic resistance. He's gonna get Doom, though, and the Swift Slash to follow.
Oh, what did he?
He's gonna buy back, but he doesn't have dragon form. We'll see what they want to do here. The gem is on the deck.
Careful.
See if anybody sees it here.
Lava.
Yeah, let's dodge.
Get the gem eventually.
All right, well done.
And then you see when they try to grab the gem, that's when you go.
Yeah, I'm in for that. I like it. You have some great ideas, Synderen.
This got really exciting with that Rapier purchase. It was close to T1 just closing it out.
Yeah.
And now anything can happen.
Tosses back the Lex.
Oh!
Destroyed!
No
120 seconds because he just bought back. That's essentially a dieback here, and they know it. But of course, they have to defend their base.
My God.
My goodness. This game has been turned around, Synderen.
Arteezy with the Aegis.
Yep,
Cheese.
5 minutes. Ags, you were correct.
Titan on X.
Elder
Axe on
Titan.
How about an item that costs 25,000 gold that you could pool into with all of your players, and when you buy it, you can swap out one of your heroes for another hero?
So, I mean, who would you even want to swap? I guess maybe...
Get techies and start placing landmines to siege with.
Of course you would say that.
All right, Tots.
Yeah, T1. All right, Tots back. It's a little bit of a baby one, though. And we see the Soulbind onto 2, but BKB is popped from Abed. That's a pretty big ult down, so they're not going to get the double Doom, but Ice popped the BKB in turn. Yeah, we're seeing Dark Portrait being used constantly on Arteezy, who has his meta popped right now.
It was just his... what was that the meta?
Oh. Not sure. Ice gets the Dragon Tail off. All right, this could be a fight here. Swift Slash to start things out with the BKB by Ice into the Force Staff. Now Karl BKBing into the enemy base, trying to get off his Doom. Gets the Refresher off. I don't think this is going anywhere right now. Zephyr looks like he's going to get popped with that Aeon Disc to start things out. The Elder Titan ult has already been expended. The Split Earth, you really can't fight into this. Fly wants to get pretty aggressive, but they do take out that pesky Zephyr Nyx Assassin. And I guess that's the fight. 58 minutes. We see another viewer record for the AniMajor right now.
So I think Force Staff might be on cooldown here for Cuckoo, right? You're still waiting. Nyx is turning. You can still turn when you're underground. And the fear, he wanted to save him there, but he got hit by the Terror Wave.
I think Arteezy bought a second Rapier, if I'm not mistaken. The Split Earth actually connects onto 2. The double Doom to follow. This could be really bad for EG. Swift Slash helps finish off Crit. Both Flying Crit are dead. Buyback, though, on 1. As Cuckoo trying to apply some pressure to Arteezy in the backside. He's already at half HP. They're just going to spin down Ice. This is a really bad fight for EG in general. And now Abed might have to sacrifice himself as Arteezy, again, you're going to have to give up this Roche with that double Rapier purchase. And we are 30 seconds away from something very special. It's a Christmas present from Gaben himself. There's the buyback on Abed. It looks like they want to contest this, but this is going to be without their Skywrath Mage. They don't have the information that we do.
EG can't connect here. There's nothing for them to T1. T1 are like, wait a second. They have no outpost. All
right, this is Aegis, Cheese, Aghanim Scepter, and the Refresher Shard. That is an Aghanims on Leshrac. All right, well, Book of the Dead, all right.
It has definitely been so this was one of the items that we were going to say maybe wouldn't have that much value, but Book of the Dead has been buffed quite a lot. So even that is better. Now, if you're playing Tinker and you're wondering, wait, it says on Rearm I can't rearm Necronomicon. If you have no ideas and you play what Necronomicon is, it's from that item.
You'll never know. Here's the initiation from EG. 23 Savage. Earth Splitter connects. That is the Aegis down. They have to be careful. This is a double Rapier Arteezy you have to deal with.
Oh my goodness.
And you can see The Book of the Dead going to work. Those are, in fact, Necronomicons. They're extinct.
Wow.
They're a very special species that have been extinct for quite a while now.
Going to work. They got one shot by RTs.
Very strong item. All right, so, okay, Ballista. That is the last tier 5 item for T1. The smoke onto T1. And they're going into the base of EG. This could be
if they're going to get this
game.
jump.
Arteezy, remember, he has the Lincoln Sphere. Refresher as well. They spot him.
Though.
The Lincoln's his pop. He's going to get off his mana, but he's doomed. He's going to get forced out twice to the other side, into the toss. Back into the fountain he goes, and he's going to be fine as a result. In fact, all of this from T1, they've used pretty much everything, it feels like. Let's see if they can get a Rax out of it as well. The Doom is still applied to Arteezy, but now they can try to defend. The Book of Shadows, or not Book of Shadows, the Necronomicon, whatever, the Book of the Dead. Back to life, Synderen. They get a melee Rax, but the range shall survive here. All right, ice. There's the nullifier applied, and this is not going to do anything as a result. Gets dispelled immediately, but they don't have the right-click damage to actually finish him off. Crit was initiated initially, but 23 Savage does have buyback. Zephyr burrows into Lurker form. Ice right on top of him. There's the Ancient Seal into the Mystic Flare. Double kill for Arteezy. No buyback for Nyx Assassin. Now they're going to turn this around. The cheese popped onto the Lesh Rack.
Doom has Doom ready.
Yeah, Inkswell pretty important here. Carl, Doom. Oh, the Sunder quickly onto Carl. The right clicks come out as well. It's not quite enough damage to take him out. Arteezy with a double Rapier will finally die. Does have buyback though. 23 Savage picks up at least one Divine Rapier here. And Arteezy getting chased now by 23 Savage. You can hear screaming in the background. It's a 3v4 situation. Nihilism popped in the meantime, and that's going to be enough. T1 with the tier 5 item advantage. Take game 2. Gaben almighty, what a game. Woo. Goodness gracious, Synderen. We got our wish. Tier 5 items come, and then we get a game 3. That was a back and forth. The Rapiers kind of turned this around for EG, but then T1 end up taking the game in the end. This is game 3. Winner ends up facing PSG LGD in the grand finals. That's true. They've been the dominant team of this tournament thus far.
And PL still has farm bot. Like, I feel like T1 actually got off to a really good start here. And now that they're rotating Ench down here, they're going to have the stronger tri-lane as well. Enchantress is one of the best tri-lane heroes as long as she has access to creeps.
Nice shards, blocking him in. Nice job from Crit. Arteezy pounding away now. That's going to be first blood for Arteezy. Can't choose a better hero if you're an EG fan.
I think Dragon Knight sitting on 100 as well, so neither hero really able to connect. So they can squeeze out that advantage from the resources that are missing. And more than anything, Dragon Knight actually...
First coil of the game. Crit is here as well with that tag team. Abed, nobody's going to give you high five, at least not on team. Okay, he just walks right out, but the Ice Shards blocks him in, and eventually they'll take it. Nobody's going to give him high five. That feels pretty... What?
Okay, that is big.
Ice. He had half the CS as Cuckoo, but gets the solo kill. I mean, for those that haven't seen an Elder Titan core, especially once he gets a ton of farm, this is a scary freaking hero. And we saw the Ags last game. That was on a support.
He's an excellent anti-carry late game against heroes that have high base armor, and Terrorblade is #1. So, right, crit TPs. They get the coil.
Right, whip just for the mobility. Coil, like you said. Tag team to follow. Do they have enough damage to actually kill him off?
Carl missed completely. Oh, actually, never mind. They hit
looks like Carl gets blocked a bit here. Crit is actually going to dive down with that snowball. Looks like it'll be enough, just barely, to kill Carl. So in the end, the EG do get the kill. Takes a lot longer than they were anticipating. War Stomp is there. He's going to get healed from Fly. Waiting wrist to the low ground. And Cuckoo trying to chase, but...
They have especially won the mid lane very hard with the Dragon Knight against Puck matchup. Carl is beating out Abed by 700 net worth, even though he died off Fly.
He knew he was invis, taking the risk anyway, and looks like he's going to fall before being able to use that egg or a dive or anything, for that matter.
You'd use tag team and you just smack that tower. Really good.
Man.
It doesn't work, don't do it.
Yeah, that would be great, actually. That would be a good buff to Tusk.
Yeah, I definitely think tag team is the part of the hero that needs a buff. That's the way to go.
Yeah, true. Oh, there we see the coil onto 23 Savage. Snowball to follow into the Walrus Punch. High value kill for EG.
And they get the courier. And he is opting for the Manta here. There's obviously some big outplays. You can dodge Sunder, the initial cast. You can break Puck's silence. And with some really clutchness, I think you can break out of coil still. You do it right on the edge, as Roche will go to EG.
Yeah, this is a really early one. Yep. 16-minute Roche. Fly.
Pose here.
Yep. The Sunray burst right onto 2. Looks like the snowball comes in as well, and the egg on the sideline into the epicenter. 23 Savage is in a lot of trouble. The right click from Arteezy. Will it be enough? Yes, just barely. but they get the position 1 for T1. You were praising his farm. This is now the second death.
I mean, I'm going to sound like a broken record. I think you have to dodge fights. Like, get vision out, try to play away, because it's something 23 Savage does really, really well. But they lost focus a little bit and got caught a couple of times.
Ooh.
Playing like that is really difficult, by the way. So I do think...
Oh, Coil coming. It's only onto Carl here. He's going to break it right off the bat. Snowball's coming, but look at the Sunray damage from afar. Nice Echo Stomp, though, onto 3 heroes, but the Burrow Strike into the epicenter on Kuku himself. And it looks like they're going to lose Fly to start things out here. It's going to be a trade, though, for Carl. That is the much more important kill.
And for EG, the goal is, until those items come up, keep extending your lead, look for kills, try to maybe get a tower in the second Roche. Second Roche is very big.
Yeah.
Obviously, we didn't talk too much about BKB as an item in this game. It kind of counters almost everything EG has.
They're going to find Kuku. Zephyr's on the other side here, but if he's not careful, he's going to get his millionth death of the game. Although TP support's coming in, Carl pops his BKB with the Dragon Form. Nice egg. Will they be able to kill in time? The Burrow Strike does connect. They kill the egg, though. Whitemon gets his finger of death off. He's going to lift this engagement to start things off. Grit getting chased now as Arteezy pops that meta. And it's just pounding into everybody. 23 Savage is done for this fight, as Carl's just getting chased back into the base, and Ice finishes off Whitemon finally. Just living on the edge with that Lion for such a long period.
Gonna backfire because you put too many eggs into the magic damage basket, you know what I mean? Like, because Vale right now looks insane with Phoenix, Sand King, Puck, but obviously they're looking at the bigger picture, and later on, the BKB is going to counter the Vale, and instead they have this Sunray with the Holy Locket to keep Terrorblade alive.
He's actually gonna live. He actually lives there.
Close call.
We haven't seen this yet. This is something new for T1. Up, Coil is going to be snapped.
Snap that.
Right off the bat. He's been doing this pretty much the whole game, and will it cost him his life? I mean, he was dead anyway, but yes, Carl does die to Fly. Whitemon in the meantime trying to TP out. Nope, that Arteezy right click just ends up being enough, and this will be a tier 2 tower, if not more. Roshan up in 15 seconds as well.
Minor bit of damage on that tower with that.
The Radiance.
We're going to get more.
Radiance is online now. What do you think of this build on Kuku's Elder Titan? So it's offlane. I was expecting maybe a little bit more right click, but is it because he's behind? He has to go for the Glimmer Cape. As we're going to see the Dragon Tail. Okay, we're going to start this fight out. Get the Spirit Lance out, but there is the Arteezy Sunder into the BKB.
They need to run.
With that, looks like they want to run, absolutely. And the chase is on from T1. Abed, he should be able to get out. Arteezy might be in some trouble, though. Fly getting the heal off for now. Carl pops the BKB. There's the Echo Stomp. Big Burrow Strike to follow, though. Arteezy, he's getting chased down. No Sunder for him. That is a dead Abed and Arteezy. But the epicenter is enormous from Ice. And will the egg actually pop? It looks like it will. Don't think they can kill in time. Just in time, but they don't have the right clicks anymore because their carries are dead. But Ice, he's the true carry, Synderen. He has the Radiance, and 23 Savage is dead again. Carl now on the run, or on the fly, as it were, since he is a freaking dragon after all. Crit. Putting somebody in his snowball. Looks like it's Ice. But the buyback now onto the offlane Kuku. That might be enough to just break up this fight.
I think Ice single-handedly basically killed 3 heroes here. Like,
good lord.
Epicenter on 2 with Radiance, with full duration Sandstorm. He gets the stun follow-up there to save the egg with 1 hit left.
Look at how casual his hand is on his keyboard. Doesn't even look like he's trying. Is that even the right replay? Looks like...
Imagine if Ice was trying. Maybe they would win every tournament.
Oh, all right. Burrow Strike onto Kuku. Echo Stomp does connect onto 2. He's still blocked off for the time being. Gets off his beautiful ult, but Kuku's just going to get chased down now. He's inside the coil right now with 3 heroes. Crit looks like he's going to be the first to fall for EG. And that will be a nice turnaround for T1. Now the blink into the Dragon Tail. Fly might be next on the list. Indeed he is. They do have double buyback if they really want to expend it, but...
Oh, Abed.
Yeah, he's playing with fire here.
Hiding in the soft spot of Roche. I don't think it's called that, but now it's called the soft spot, which is where you don't get spotted when people walk in.
Okay. I guess we can go with that. Sure.
Yep. Oh, Savage. 3 seconds on Coil. Is he going to get the right one?
Soon. Yes. Loser Orb to fall. He might break it. No, they're actually just going to go for the Burrow Strike into the Epicenter, but he's actually already out. Epicenter is going to be applied most of the Enchantress with the Burrow Strike and the Walrus Punch. But Zephyr is still living. Good lord. Arteezy has an Aghanim Scepter. What in God's name? And he's just right-clicking the crap out of 23 Savage. And Zephyr still living. He has learned how to not die this game, it looks like. But now he's getting slowly chipped away with that Sunray. Now he's just going to die to the tower. So that time he did create quite a bit of space, but...
I think like some grilled deer.
Okay.
crazy. Like you said, the coil on PL actually lasted pretty short because he has S and Y as well as the Titan Sliver. So a lot of status resistance coming his way, but it's still not enough.
I mean, I would love to be wrong. I've just seen that.
What
like,
are the
through
alternatives, right?
I guess I don't see it through fog.
Phoenix has Phoenix has his own. Puck gets the Waning Rift upgrade, which isn't that great this game, not necessary. The Tusk one.
That one's amazing. Kicking out of coil, that is god tier.
Isn't the Tusk one Sigil?
Oh, you're right. That's the Aghanim Scepter I'm thinking of.
Carl
not so
is
good.
flying,
Yep.
but
half
not
HP.
TPing.
He is super dead. Percentage-based damage to follow. And there's another dragon hitting him.
No, that was not the word I was
Okay, you're right.
for.
The Tusk one isn't very good either. Yeah.
EG are building a really big lead. Ice was top net worth. He is so far.
Huge. Yeah.
It's crazy. He's out farming a Terrorblade, a Sand King in this game.
And he still is not going for Blink anytime soon. I'm a little surprised he's not going for an Ag still.
He's a boss. He's going in.
There you see the extra epicenter proc thanks to the amazing shard picked up from Ice. There's Arteezy. He's going to pop that meta. Abed has a quad man coil into the fear. Will it break? Yes. That is one death right off the bat. The silence onto 23 Savage. Looks like Cuckoo did glimmer himself, but he's not going to last much longer, and this could be the beginning of the end for T1 at the AniMajor. Ice gets off the Burrow Strike from afar. It's going to be a buyback, though. But Ice's build, I mean, we're going to see this in pubs for generations to come, Synderen. And I don't know if I'm happy about that.
For all the wrong reasons.
Shard at 20 minutes, I think, is what's going to happen. Not from Roche.
It's kind of crazy to think that he buys Midas' first item, and his next major item, not counting the Glimmer, is delayed more than 20 minutes beyond his Midas.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a 4K gold item.
All right, Dragon Tail, remember, 45 seconds still on the Aegis here, so they don't want to expend too much on Arteezy. Looks like they'll get the tower at the very least. Abed jumps in. Look at that phase shift damage with that Desolator applied. Carl has to force out his BKB in that Dragon form now. Still right-clicking as Ice jumps in. Elder Titan ult does actually connect on Arteezy, who expended the BKB. Now kind of wants to play a little bit careful because this Aegis is going to go down soon. Just wants to get the full heal without taking damage. But with that Desolator, you have to think that this is going to be at the very least a melee Rax again in favor of EG. Ice, look how far up he is. He's basically in front of it. We see the coil onto 2. This could be the end of the game here. Into the fear again. Beautifully done from EG. They're going to get that kill right off the bat on Carl. And there's not a whole lot that T1 can do. 23 Savage takes a tumble. Triple kill for Arteezy. GG's are called. EG again making it to the grand finals of a major, Synderen.
Yeah, what a deserved win this was in the third game. I think they just outplayed them at every turn. And really, I think you'd be hard-pressed to not call Ice the MVP of that game. Like,
yes,
honestly,
I think so,
outstanding individual performance.